Now we will solve problem in the first method, Lash-Byers method. Okay, problems in Lash-Byers method. Okay, so the first problem is they are having, this is the first problem. Write down this problem. Two years, and then we have good A and then good C. So we have 5, 10, 20. Then we have 10, 12, 25. Then 7, 13, 24. This is what the data given to you. Write down this data.
Yes,
This
sir.
is what the question is. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next step, what should I do is, I need to write the index. Okay, that means I need to consider the base year. For example, here year 2000 is the base year. This is the starting. So this is the base year. Compared to year 2000, how much in 2001 increased? How much in 2000 increased or decreased? We need to find out. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will take year 2000. I will take everything as just 100%. Okay, all good, A, B, C, all are, I will take it as 100%. If it is less than 100, it is less. If it is more than 100, it got increased. Now, for 2001, tell me what we will get. How much it increased? What should we do? How much to increase? 5 by 10 into 100.
Sir, 50.
50.
So, how much it increased?
50, sir. 50.
150. It got 50% increased. Am I right? Similarly here, sorry, base year, you should write it in the down. Then here what will come? Guys, do you remember the yesterday's problem? What method we had solved? One problem we had solved in yesterday, na? What problem it is? Just a minute. We had solved a problem in simple relative method. On that time, what we did? What year we are going to find out? That year should come in top. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The same method we will follow here. Okay, no need to confuse with you this. In yesterday, in the problem what we did, same thing we will do here. I need to find out year 2001, how much it is increased. Okay, so what should I do now? 10 by 5 into 100. This is what we did yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
if you want to find out here, 12 by 10 into 100. If you want to find out here, 25 by 20 into 100. Do this, all this 5, 2 5s are 10. So 200. So 100% it increased. Here 6, 5. So
120.
what will come?
120, sir.
Then 25 by 20 into 100.
125.
125, sir.
Similarly for year 2002. Tell me how it will come. 7 by 5 into 100. 13 by 10 into 100. Then we have 24 by 20 into 100. First tell me 7 by 5 into 100, what you will get?
140. 140.
140. Then 13 by 10 into 100?
130.
130.
Then we have 24 by 20 into 100.
120.
120.
Okay, so these are all the values compared to the index number I had got. Okay, now go to the Lash-Payes formula. What is Lash-Payes formula here? Here they are telling 2000 as base year. So base year means what will happen? This will become 0, P0. Am I right? So tell me the formula for P01 in Lash-Payes.
Summation P1
Summation
Q0
Q0 by
divided by
summation
summation P0
Q0
Q0
Guys, just a
into
minute.
100.
I'm just okay. You had noted down these values, right? Okay. Okay. Tell me what is the formula P01 equal to
Summation
Summation
by
P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 into 100.
okay. Here I need to find out 0 means year 2000. Year 2000, take it as 0. Year 2001 is 1 for you. Okay. So tell me the values here. So what will happen is summation P1 is in the year 2001, what is the price? In the year 2001, what is the price you had got? In the first table, what is the value?
150, 120, 125.
In the first table, tell me it in the first table.
200, 120, 125.
Yes, in the first table, 2000, 5, 10, 20 is there now. That is the first table.
25. 10, 12, 25.
Okay, so 10, 12, 25. I will
That
take
is
it.
for 2001, sir.
Yeah, so P1 means I will take it for 2001. P0 means I should take it for
2000.
ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ಲು ಟಿಕ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
yeah. So guys, for 2001, I should take that price value as 125. In the second table, it is mentioned that 125. Q0 means
Sir, why we should take 125?
because we are taking the price index. Price, the second table only, the increase in the price index we are getting. See, the second table is there. Now, second table is the increase in the price index. First table is the given data. Guys, what is index actually? Index numbers. I had told you what is index numbers basically. Why we are calculating index number?
To know the variations.
To
So know
compare.
the variation. Basically, it's a percentage change. Am I right? Last year it was 5. Today it was 7 means 2 rupees it increased. But what is the percentage change? I want to know. In order to find out that percentage change, I am calculating index numbers. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first table what they had given to you is just a data, just numbers. The second table. So first table gives you the data. Second table, what we had found out is the increase in the price or increase in the percentage change. Okay, that's why we are taking that value. Okay. Guys, this problem in your syllabus, you don't have problem. You just have the formulas in your syllabus. Okay. Just a minute. I will show you the syllabus also with you in the 6th unit. Guys, is it confusing for you? This module, what is P0, Q0 and all, is it confusing for you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is confusing.
Okay, okay. I'll try to find out some shortcuts. Okay. Because you need to have a clear idea, otherwise it will be difficult for you to understand also. I understood. We will find out some methods. One minute, I am sharing the Word document with you. Just a minute, I am just loading. Are you guys able to see something?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is what the introduction is. Okay. I'm going very slowly from the starting. Those who are having confusion, make sure that you are able to understand now. Okay. See that index number. What is the index number first of all? It's a statistical device designed to measure a relative level of group of related variables over a period of time. So measure a relative level. Level I am mentioning. For example, price. Price is one level. Compared to last year, this year, how much it increased. That is what relative level means. Compared to one time, how much it increased now, how much it decreased now. Of a group of related variables. It may be some product or it may be some service, whatever it is, some cost. For that cost over a period of time, I am finding out what is the relative level. That is what index number is. Okay. Once again, I am repeating it. Index number means from the base period, how much it increased or decreased. We are going to find out that. That is what index number means. Index number are measured in percentage change. How much percentage it increased, how much percentage it decreased. We are measuring it using percentage change. Okay. The example here they had given. See here, index of export for the year 2001 is 125. 2001 export is 125. Base year
Sir,
is
your
2.
voice is breaking.
Is it audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, one example they had given. What they had given? 2 years. 2000, 2001. 2000 is the base year. They are telling base year means that is the mark for us. We should take that is the mark. 2001, 125 export. Okay. 2000, it means there is an increase of 25% in the countries export. Base year means it should always be 100. Base year, I should always take that as 100. So from 100, how much it increased in 2001? See, from 100 it increased to 25 rupees. That means how much percentage?
25.
25.
That is what they are telling here. There is an increase of 25% in the country's export as compared to the year 2000. Am I right? That is what we are trying to tell, right? Compared to 2000, in 2001, 25% it increased. That's what we are telling, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So purpose of index number is to judge the inflation or deflation. Inflation means increase. Deflation means decrease. So then final point they are telling index number for the base year is 100. Always we should take base year index number as 100. See this? Are you guys clear with this point? Just go through it on time. We'll go slowly now. You guys understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Index number based on what we are measuring? Is it measuring using percentage or is it measuring using some other level?
Percentage.
Percentage. Okay. What we are doing here, we are finding out whether percentage is increased or decreased. In other words, we are finding out whether it is inflation or deflation. What is the base year value always? Index number for the base year?
100.
100.
100. Always you should take
100.
base year as 100. Okay. So this is what introduction for index number. Then we are discussing about types of index number. First one is price index. Price index means compared to the last year price, how much it increased this year. Change in price over a specific period of time. Okay, it is basically the ratio of price of certain number of commodities at the present year against base year. So for example, base year is 2000, present year is 2005. In 2000, price is 70 rupees. Today, the price is 150 rupees. So what should I do? Base year I should take as 100%. From here, how much it increased? I should find out. This is what price index means. Am I right? This point you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys clear? From the base year, how much price it increased in the present year? If price is increased, that is called price index. Quantity index means same thing. Here we are measuring it in volumes. Measuring change in volumes commodities like goods produced, goods consumed. From the last year, this year goods produced is high or less. From the last year, goods consumed is high or less. That is quantity index. Then value index. Value index means compare change in the monetary value of imports, export. Okay, what is the value of a product? Guys, price is different, value is different. Whether any change in the value from the last year or from the base year, that is value index. So only there are three types of index: price index, quantity index, value index. Am I clear with all these three?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So till now, no doubts, right? What is an index number and what are all the types of index number?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Next, how an index number will be constructed. Okay. See here, index number can be calculated for individual variables. For one single variable also we can calculate. For weight, we can calculate weight, whether it is increased or not. Okay, price, whether it is increased or not. For a single variable, we can calculate. Since only a single variable considered, the index number is called relative. Okay, so here what they are telling us, price relative means price in the current year expressed as percentage of the price in the base year. Okay, so base year, here only they are telling base year we should take it as 0. And current year we should take it as 1. So which year you are going to find out, that year should come in top. See, current year, if you want, current year should come in top. Base year should go in bottom. then into 100. This is what price relative they are telling. See here. So P01, guys, this is where you confused. Read this point. I'm giving you time. Read this point clearly and try to understand the meaning. P01 means what it is. Read this. Guys, you understood what is P01?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So P01 means, P means price index. 0 means base year. So 01 means compared to current year. Okay. With respect to base year, how much it increased or decreased in current year. Okay. So P01 means compared to base year, how much it increased in current year. If it is P10, how to tell that? Compared to current year, how
Current year.
much got increased or decreased in base year. Are you guys able to read this? If it is Q01, quantity of a product compared to base year, how much it increased or decreased in current year. Guys, any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Still
No,
you are
sir.
anyone not able to understand what is P01, what is Q01? Anyone not able to understand? Tell me. Still anyone have confusion in this? What is P01? What is Q01? What is Q10? One simple way shall I tell you to remember? If you are finding a current year, this is the formula. Find current year. Find current year means one should come at last. Find base year means find in base year whether it increased or decreased means 0 should come last. Whichever one you are finding, that one should come the last number. That is one shortcut to remember.
Sir, repeat once, sir.
See, if you have confusion where to use P01, where to use P10, one simple thing is, if it is P01, what is the last number? 1. 1 means current year. So you are finding current year. One is the last number. That means you are finding current year. If you are finding P10 means 0 is the last number. 0 means base year. So you are finding base year. In your year 2000, whether it increased or decreased, you are finding that. Base year, whether it increased or decreased, you are finding it here. Whereas P01 means in the current year, whether it increased or decreased, you are finding it. That is what the meaning is.
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes, what is your doubt, SP Jain?
Sir, P01.
P01 means the second number is 1. So 1 means current year. So you are going to find out what happened in the current year, whether it increased or decreased. You are going to find out that. Okay, the second number, you need to see the second number. If it is 1, you are finding out current year. If the second number is 0, you are finding out base year. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then we had discussed about these methods. Okay, weighted method, unweighted method, and then simple average, simple aggregate. Okay, this thing I had told you, relative method. Okay, simple aggregate and simple relative we had solved, and then weighted aggregate and weighted. Unweighted means simple. Okay, simple and weighted. One more name for unweighted is simple. Okay, one more name for average is relative. Okay, in this only we had solved problem in simple relative and then simple aggregate. We had solved problem. Then in yesterday's session, I had told you about weighted aggregate and weighted aggregate formulas I had mentioned. This is what we had done till now. See this one, simple aggregate or simple average. Guys, simple average, they had given some other formulas. Instead of using this, I had given a simple formula. We will take this one. See here, current year total divided by base year total into 100. You remember this summation P1, summation P0 into 100. We had done, I think, day before yesterday or in the last time.
Yes, sir.
Simple aggregate
Yes,
method.
sir.
Then in weighted relative method only, see here we have these things: Lash Payers, Paches, Marshall Edgeworth, and then Darbish you don't have. Okay, don't worry about Darbish. You have Fisher's ideal. These are all the formulas which I had told you. Price index and quantity index, both the things I had told you yesterday. See these formulas. Did I told you about all these things?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So till here we have discussed till now in module 6. In unit 6, till here this point we have discussed. Okay, I had mentioned this also. Fisher's means geometric mean of Lash Payers and Paches. Did I mentioned?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all these things I had mentioned in yesterday's session itself. So, how the question will come for your exams? Yeah. So guys, as you can see, most of the question you will be getting index numbers as a theory content. We'll see. First question. Are you guys able to see the first question?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Try to tell the answer for this. An index number is called a simple index when it is computed from
Single variable.
Single variable.
single variable. That's not I told you. Index numbers are expressed in
Percentage.
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 if all the values are of equal importance, then index numbers are called all
Weighted.
the values are of equal importance. Weighted. Index for base period is always taken as
100.
when the price of rice are to be compared, we compute.
Price.
Price index.
We had discussed in chain based method. We didn't solve chain based method. Leave sixth question. Seventh one, price relatives are a percentage ratio of current year price and
Basic
Base year.
base year.
Price.
Price.
Another name for consumers price index number. Okay, we hadn't discussed. Leave it. We haven't gone till consumer price index. Okay. See 12th question. Lash-Bayes index they had given. Pasteur's index they had given. They are asking about Fisher's ideal index. What is Fisher's ideal index? I'm going to that formula again.
Geometric mean of
Lash-Bayes and Pasteur's. So what should I do? Square root of. Yesterday I had told you square root of Lash-Bayes.
Lash-Bayes and Pasteur's index.
Precious index.
So square root of 110 into 108. That's it. Can anyone able to tell what you are getting?
108.99, sir.
108.99.
So can I take 109?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Okay. So most commonly used index number is which one most commonly we used?
Price index.
Price index.
Price index.
Okay. Then nineteenth question. Base year quantity weights are used in base year where we are taking as quantity weights. Which method?
Lash-Bayes. Lash-Bayes method.
Lash-Bayes. Yesterday I told you.
Yes, sir.
Base year weight means Lash-Bayes. Current year weight means,
Pasteur's.
see,
So what
Well,
is for
yeah.
17th one?
all the values are not of equal importance.
Weighted.
Unweighted.
Unweighted.
Or of equal importance means weighted, not means unweighted. Okay. So till now, whatever we had discussed till now, that's the question. That's it. The topic itself is over. Are you guys able to understand till this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't worry about problems. I don't think so. You will be getting problems. You will be getting to solve these problems entirely and all. Okay. They will ask you either these formulas or they will ask you geometric mean. Maybe you can note down this also. Darbish means arithmetic mean of Lash-Bayes. Just note down this. Darbish means arithmetic mean of Lash-Bayes and Pasteur's. Fisher's is geometric mean. Darbish-Bowley means arithmetic mean of Lash-Bayes and Pasteur's. This one enough. Note down the Darbish-Bowley price index.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So 1 second.
Yeah, right.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, guys. So the next topic you have is chain index numbers. Okay. Chain index numbers. Guys, why I am going to the next topic is I don't want to confuse you with the problem. Might be, okay, today relax. Okay, we don't want to solve the problems today. Might be after discussing one more topic, we will clearly discuss one problem. I don't want to confuse you with again P0, Q0 and all. Leave it. Okay, as of now, you understood the formulas and other things, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We will discuss one more topic today. Might be with the fresh mind. Tomorrow session, we can see one problem. Okay, one problem as an example, I will show you. Suppose if they ask in exam, okay, how to do, I will let you know. Okay. Guys, is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, the next topic is chain index numbers. What is chain index number means? When conditions change quite fast, it is desired to associate these relatives to a common base. The results may be chained. For example, condition change quite fast. 2000, I am taking it as base year. Okay, condition change means in between itself there is a wide variation. 2001 itself, it's a wide variation. 2002, it's a wide variation. Suddenly, okay, fast, in a fast manner, all the variables are changing really quickly. So what should I do on that time? I should have a common base. Always I should take this 2000 as a common base, and then I can able to find out the relation with the other variables. Okay, instead of 2001, see one more example I will give you. 2000 is the base year. Jan 2001 itself, 25% changed. February 2002 itself, sorry, February 2001 itself, 50% further it increased. March 2001 itself, further it increased 25%. See, very high change. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It goes like this at the end of 2001. What will happen in the 2000 year? If it was 5 rupees, at the end of 2001, it may be 70 rupees. We can't tell the percentage change very fastly. Okay, here more than around 1000% it increased. Okay, more than 1000% it increased. So on that time, we will have this common base. From there, how much it increased, we will find out. That is called chain index number. Okay, note down this formula for chain index number. Chain index number, note down this formula.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what they are telling us here, one more term they are using called link relatives. So link relatives means compared to 2001. For example, here 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, like this it's going. So for 2000, 2001 is the link year preceding. For 2002, 2001 is the link year. For 2003, 2002 is the link year. See, for 2001, 2000 is the link year. Compared to 2000, how much it increased. For 2002, what I will do? Compared to 2001, how much it increased. In 2003, what I will do? Compared to 2002, how much it increased or decreased. I'll see. This is what link relatives they are telling. The relative of each year are first related to the preceding year. Preceding means before year. Before year, how much it is related. And then they are chained together by the successive multiplication to form a chain index. So what I will do now, here 100 means here 25% increase, 125. Here further 10%, 135, 150. So I will multiply all this to form a chain index. You understood what I am telling? What is chain index? Guys, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir. Understood,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Understood, sir.
Okay. If I want to find out for 2004, 2004, what is the link relative?
2003.
2003. So I need to multiply all this link relatives value. Then I will get the chain index number. Okay. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. So with this, I am finishing today's session. Okay. Tomorrow further we will discuss on the next topic in index number. So guys, tomorrow I will be discussing about the remaining test of adequacy, and then value index. Okay. So might be tomorrow or day after tomorrow, that is Thursday, we will be completing index numbers. And then another 2 or 3 sessions we can complete time series. Okay. Another by Friday or one more session we may require. With that we can complete the statistics entirely. Okay. By Friday maximum I will try to complete the unit 6. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
sir.
Anything else? Any doubts or anything else? You want any clarification or anything else? You can ask now.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, guys. So with this, I am finishing today's session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.